Global Podcast. It's our 20th episode, and man, we knew we wanted to do something special, and thankfully Sony did all the work for us.
They sure did.
Eric, what are we moments away from witnessing?
We are going to check out PS5 in all of its glory. We're going to see the shape. We're going to see, hopefully, a price. We're going to see some games that are going to come out with it, hopefully. And yeah, it's just going to be super hype.
The future of gaming show. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I've been on the a Microman bandwagon since it was revealed. If you don't know, Microman is a small man, but he lives in a big world. It's one of the launch titles for.
What were we saying last year? Be like the Bloodborne guy's gonna hop off. They're gonna be like, "Hey, down here." They're gonna zoom in on Microman. He's like, "Let me tell you about my game."
Let me do.
It's just
feature. Eric, I'm so sorry, guys. Eric's lagging a bit. We can hear you, but you just sometimes sound like a robot. So,
sorry.
It's okay. This is a special robot-themed episode, but honestly, I look forward to it. Personally, my favorite titles that would get me to buy a PS5, I want some really solid RPGs. I want some like rock solid single-player RPGs. I'm talking, let's go back to that golden era of 90s RPGs. Give me a Breath of Fire game. Give me a Suikoden game, right? Like, get me a Front Mission game. Oh my god, Front Mission? That would be amazing. Wait, is it starting?
It might be. It looks like it.
Okay.
We're getting our first gameplay trailer, maybe.
Okay, so this is our first live commentary. So let's just. Okay, we got a white box.
Is it PlayStation 5 right here?
I mean, honestly, this is exciting. Okay. We got.
Is it gonna be wedgy? Is it gonna be like a triangle?
So we see a lot of blue here. A lot of blue. Now the shape. Oh, is this one of those optical like illusions?
The buttons that they're just doing this giant fancy thing for.
By the way, if you're just listening to this podcast, it may be a different experience. You can watch us live at Twitch at Inven Global. This is actually pretty cool. We got some nice like segmented lines here. Some good line work.
This is what the console reveals have become. Just like this big gaudy thing.
I think we can all agree, though, this is better than an in-person like spectacle, right? Like this is better than them doing something on stage.
So convenient.
Yeah, and there's no gaffes. There's no like a possibility of them screwing this up.
Man, any design that's better than
the classic
PlayStation 4
Sony
design would be great. Like the wedge design is so bad.
Yeah.
It's just like trying to plug stuff into the back of it is such. Ooh. Oh, just like.
Okay.
This is what. Look at all these games.
I like the whole. I like the ode to the old PlayStation was nice. I like that.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. They started with God of War. They got, look at all these games. Some definitely better than Bots.
That was Persona, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima's coming out.
This game looked awesome. I remember when
Yeah. I mean, Last of Us 2 comes out like next week or something crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of those games. A little too tense for me.
I wasn't a huge fan of the first one, but it's still. Ooh.
Rockstar.
6?
Okay.
Could it be?
Oh, Grand Theft Auto?
Uh-oh. Why are they showing... Is it just Grand Theft Auto 5 comes to PlayStation 5?
I mean, that's not very exciting. That is exactly what it is. This is...
Man, because this game came out on the PS3 first, and then it got ported to PS4, and now I guess it's just going to get ported to PS5. Man, so, it's not a very hype announcement.
So obviously I'm not going to show the Twitch chat on the stream or the YouTube chat on the stream, because I'm not going to let that filth onto the Inven Global Airways. But I will say right now, everyone is typing scam.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying lame, scam.
Man, yeah, I mean it's crazy how many people are still playing this game, and I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be on PlayStation 5. It's crazy," but at the same time, it's like, and it's gonna be like the PlayStation 5 is gonna be backwards compatible with PlayStation 4 games. So
Really?
this is a weird one. Yeah.
Are you a fan of
maybe-
Grand Theft Auto multiplayer?
If I have enough people that I'm playing with, it could be fun. But I feel like there are like a ton of problems that just like slow down, how fun this game could be. Yeah, just
Okay.
that. Not even at launch. Wow.
Okay. Does anyone else notice what's going on with the YouTube Live annotated commentary? It just like there's randomly subtitles that I'm like, wait, no one said that, but it just said what?
Yeah.
Like literally, it just showed up and said what?
I always, when I'm watching these events, I always pop out the chat and minimize it. Like so toxic, no matter what they show.
1 million in GTA cash every month. What does that even mean?
Yeah, they're doing like a Twitch rewards thing right now, where you just get like $1 million if you log in like once a month. So,
Okay. Well,
yeah, if you play Grand Theft Auto, it's cool, but I don't know.
honestly, gacha gaming is leading the world. That's some gacha gaming stuff. Like log in, you get a bunch of free of your in-game currency. I'm telling you, man, everyone will become whales. Oh, Jim Ryan. Okay, let's listen.
Okay, yeah. I was just gonna say, did you know that canonically the X on the color isn't called X? It's technically cross.
Really?
So it's triangle, circle, square, cross.
That's so weird.
And I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like
X is
everything
a
else
letter.
is a shape. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, just
I'm gonna start calling a circle O. Yeah,
yeah.
a triangle, square, O, and X.
Yeah, A, but the middle bit like went down a bit. And,
Let's turn this guy up.
Biggest generational transition our industry has yet seen.
Okay.
I'm not even listening to him. I've got him muted.
Really?
I can just kind of picture what he's talking about. We've innovated gaming since 1962.
See, I'm interested. Someone in chat said, so you're making a PC then?
Yeah.
Ooh, all game footage you are about to see from this point forward has been shown captured from PlayStation 5. Alright, so this has got to be fantastic graphics.
What's it gonna be?
Superhero. This is...
I would say like Injustice or something, right?
Yeah, okay, good guess.
Maybe, oh, it's Spider-Man. Look at him. Yeah.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Black
yeah.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2, for sure.
That's
There
great.
he is.
I think we all saw this coming. This was definitely one of the games that was predicted fairly. Yep. Black Spider-Man, hell yeah.
I had some problems with the 2018 game, but at its core, it was a very, very, very fun game. They got those swinging mechanics down. I just wasn't in love with all like the story stuff and how the story stuff was integrated. And side missions were kind of lame, but
the story is always the lamest part of these games. The real game is just doing whatever you want. The sandbox.
But you figure for like a comic book game, they have so many like references and stuff that they can pull together to make like a solid story. Wow, it's just called Miles Morales. Nice.
Dude.
When's it coming? What? That's crazy.
Oh,
it's coming out in like
gosh.
December. It's going to be like a launch title. Wow.
I mean, that looks great. I absolutely love
nuts.
it. Yeah. And
Man,
chat's happy about it.
I'm sure since Sony bought Insomniac Games, the developers of the game, they were just like, crank this out.
Yeah. This needs
It's
to
all
be
you
a
do
launch.
now. Here's all the money. And I'm sure, Marvel's super into it too. They've got that event out in September, I think, too. So it's going to be a lot of Marvel IPs floating around in the gaming space, which is cool. This is just going to be like a Forza thing.
Yeah, this is Gran Turismo, right?
Yeah, Gran Turismo.
You know what? It's interesting to note how popular Spider-Man is. Like, he is the most popular superhero, right? Like, the most popular superhero by far?
Far not. Yeah.
Dude,
And I totally get it. It's like him and Batman, I guess.
Probably.
Superman, I think, is like the best-selling comic book series of all time, but yeah.
Dude, this game looks pretty nice. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
with car games, you're either a car game person and you're into this,
Yeah.
or you're like, all right.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I had like those setups, like those arcade setups with like the wheels and the pedals and like all the screens that go like forward and stuff, and it's just like built for these games, I think I would have like a way better time with it. But just kind of sitting in front of a screen with like a controller, especially on like a console, you know, I don't know. Yeah, like you said, I'm just not.
Do you
not
remember the Dreamcast game Daredevils? Okay, so
I'm so out of loop when it comes with like the Dreamcast.
So this is what to me looks interesting. I actually do enjoy like the story modes of these games. Like sometimes there's a really fun mode in which you start off like really poor, your car sucks, you're this up and coming driver, and you have to do like street races and you have to get cred, and that's actually pretty fun. I've always enjoyed those games, and the first game of that I played was called Daredevils. No, or Speed Devils. Yeah. Yes, Speed Devils. That was the game.
No, so, I mean I like the games that don't take themselves like super seriously with racing mechanics and stuff. Like this is a game made for like hardcore fans that want like realistic driving mechanics. You know, no frills really attached to it. I played Burnout. I think was the name of the name of the game. Paradise City. What was it called? Burnout, or whatever it was. But that was a lot of fun, and it was just like you're an open map where you're like driving around doing missions and stuff, and that was pretty fun. But yeah, I don't know. Not for me.
I want to see if I can change your video. Wait, so I'm going to change your video quality so maybe the audio doesn't get choppy.
Sure. Yeah.
So, hey guys, listen, I know that you tune in so you can see Eric's beautiful face. It's going to be just a little more blurry, all right? I'm sorry. Now this is what, okay, what's this grub looking dude? Guess the game. You have 5 seconds. 5.
Oddworld? Oddworld.
Okay. Wait.
I'm
Oddworld.
Oh, it's Ratchet & Clank. Very nice. Another Insomniac game. Wow,
nice.
That's crazy. Nice. Man, I love this series so much.
This is definitely one of those series. This is like you were either a Sonic fan or a Mario fan. I think the equivalent is you're either a Banjo-Kazooie person or a Ratchet & Clank person, you know? They like came out at the same time.
Yeah.
Same vibes.
I mean, problem with the game that came out in 2018, I believe, was that it was tied directly to the movie. So all the cutscenes that you got were just cut-ins from the movie, and it was really, really poorly done because that movie wasn't particularly great. If they're, especially if this isn't going off of like one of the original games, this could be like a ton of fun. Because like at its core, like that 2018 game was like fantastic.
I mean, this looks awesome.
This looks really, really cool. Oh man, yeah, these games are so much fun. So much fun. I love the original games.
But you have to ask yourself, how much of this is gameplay and how much of this is just like a cinematic cutscene with maybe some button inputs, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not like...
There you go. Now we're in gameplay, yeah.
You know you're not transitioning between like all the worlds as quickly as that, but like I'm sure there'll be like sections where you're like bragging thing, doing all that stuff, sliding down stuff. This is super exciting.
I can't imagine being like a 12-year-old kid and this is your first video game. You know what I mean? Or like not 12, more like 8. What's the age of your first video game?
I was probably like 5 or something. Rift Apart, nice.
Oh, who's? Whoa! Do you see that? A girl Ratchet.
What the chick? Yeah.
So parallel.
Yeah.
So it's like a parallel universe if Ratchet was always a girl.
Oh, that's so cool. That's super exciting.
That is cool.
I'm all about that.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Those original Ratchet & Clank games were dope. I really wish they would bring back the Jak and Daxter games too. Naughty Dog, back in its like platforming days. Very solid. Yeah.
So
it kind of got. What's up?
No. I'm sorry. I just realized I'm going to mute whenever they speak. Whenever they speak, I'm just going to mute them. If you really want to see it, you can read it on the text. But what were you saying, Eric? You were talking about the Ratchet games?
Yeah, I was just and Daxter back in the day. That was like my jam. That first one was just like strict. Oh, we got like the actual gameplay. Wow, that looks dope.
Let's turn up.
That looks so dope. They got like all this rift stuff, like grappling hooks.
Yeah.
And like pulling.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
He like pulled the rift towards him, so he then like
Yeah,
teleported to it.
so he didn't have to like jump towards it. Interesting. They can probably do some like really cool stuff with that.
I really like all of the little background characters and how realistically they're like running away from danger and everything.
Nah, I miss games like this. Like, obviously there are like indie games that come out every so often that are like just itched, but like, man, look at how much money is behind this. It's insane.
Yeah. You know what? So
Insane.
this a genre. This is a platformer, right? Because
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because like
Yeah,
this
it's like platform shooter.
yeah, but like this versus like Super Mario Galaxy or something, or what was the newest Super Mario game called? What is
Super
it?
Mario Odyssey.
Yes, yes. So like this versus Super Mario Odyssey, whereas like whereas Odyssey is like 90% platforming. This is like maybe 60% platforming, 40% combat and like shooting and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's you know, it's like a hybrid of a couple of different genres. I mean, when you say platformer, it's honestly like if you're jumping around in any capacity, you can call it a platformer. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of acrobatics to these games that they're not really showing off right now. They give you like a bunch of like grappling hooks and slingshots and like rocket boosts and stuff like that.
So, as a speedrunner fan, I'm always most excited when I see a game like this because I know in a couple, like months after it's released, the speedrunners are going to optimize everything. And then I'll be able to do what I think, honestly, watching speedrunners is one of the most like fun entertainment for me. So I won't play this game. I just know it because it's not my type of game. But I would love to watch someone beat this game in like 4 hours, or maybe like 3. Like that to me is really fun because then you see them.
Totally.
Though, however, here's an interesting little side note: the art of speedrunning is like being lost as games are made better and better. Because like if you can't like glitch things or do exploits.
When those exploits aren't there, exactly.
Yeah, so like if this game is super well made and it's essentially like a linear game and you really can't go that much faster, like no one wants to watch a speed run that takes 14 hours. It's like, well, it's not really a speed run. You're just like playing the game extremely quickly. It's not like the hype.
What do we got here? We got a square game. What's it gonna be?
Where resolve will be tested.
What's it gonna be? This looks new. New IP? It's not another Tomb Raider game, is it?
This looks like Tomb Raider.
Wow, Jesus.
Wait, this isn't Tomb Raider. This can't be.
No.
Okay,
No,
of course not.
This looks dope though. This must be brand new.
You're like a geomancer, right? She looks like she's controlling.
Yeah, she's like an earthbender.
Project Athia.
Yeah. So this must be years away then.
That's a giant dragon. Looks dope.
Yeah. Man.
Design
I want more info on Elden Ring. It's by the people who made the Dark Souls games. And Guillermo del Toro. Oh, not Guillermo del Toro. The Game of Thrones dude, George R.R. Martin.
Oh yeah.
He's like a consultant on it. He's like designing a bunch of the characters and stuff, which is crazy.
So by the way, that last game, apparently chat hated it. They were like boring. I'm like, it didn't look that boring.
Yeah, it looked cool. It's just like absolutely no information.
What is this?
But yeah, chat's always the worst.
Oh, this looks cool. It's very atmospheric.
I look at the chat for these streams and I'm like, no wonder people think gamers are a bunch of like mouth breathing morons.
I mean, let's be real. I feel as if, like, again, like I don't want to judge, but it was like because the main character was a woman, you have to imagine that immediately a huge group of people just immediately were shut off, right?
So bad.
By the way, this looks awesome. I'm really into this world that they're building right now.
There was a game that came out like 3 years ago called Subsurface Circular that had like it was like this entire world that was just populated by like robots and stuff.
Wait, do you
and they look
play
exactly like
as a cat? Oh my god, please tell me you play as a cat.
with a little backpack
Please tell me you play
in
as
this
a cat.
robot world. I don't think so.
If this is like a mystery game,
Oh,
I would absolutely
you
love
are
it.
That is a good looking cat.
Yeah.
I thought yo, you totally play as a cat, and it's called Stray.
Stray, that's amazing. Oh my god, you are a cat. See,
Man.
I don't understand it. Why are people in chat screaming skip, skip, skip? Are you kidding me? That game looks
People are
amazing.
The worst, dude. Yeah. No,
Oh
they
my
just want
gosh.
like they want the same old. They want the same old games.
You
It's
know
like,
what?
give me the next one.
I also think too, there's a big difference between like the multiplayer centric gamers. Like they just want to know
Yeah.
what's the, what's the new shooter,
Oh.
what's the online like. 4K Ultra
Yeah.
HD Blu-ray. Okay.
We might get a look at the con.
Okay, solid state drive, nice. Ray tracing. Do you know what ray tracing is? I've heard it so many times. Oh, looks like I lost my boy Eric, so he'll come back in the call eventually. But we go on without him, onward. Adaptive triggers, okay.
Hello?
Hey,
Can you hear
Eric,
me?
you're back.
Hey, okay.
Nice.
Sorry.
So this controller looks
it's
dope.
good now that the voice-
This controller looks.
It does,
Looks
yeah.
nice. I really love the triggers. The triggers look awesome for fighting games. As someone who loves fighting games,
Yeah.
and still plays on an arcade stick, I have been recently converted to how nice it is playing on like a controller. That's really nice and new.
Yeah.
Like you can do a lot.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how like this 3D audio like plays. Because I always like put in a headset when I'm playing on my PS4 and stuff, just because it has the jack built right into the controller. If they're making that like way better, then I'm super into it.
Okay, so
Hellblade.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's up?
well, I was just gonna say, let's get some wants and predictions. So I still want a solid RPG that's turn-based. Hopefully a legacy franchise of like the olden eras of like PlayStation RPGs. Like I know it's a hard ask, but a new Breath of Fire game I would buy a PS5 just for that. What are some games that would make you buy the PS5 just for it if it was
Oh
released?
man. Well, I really feel like Horizon Zero Dawn 2 or God of War 2 is right around the corner for this reveal, but I would really love another Ape Escape game to come
Yeah.
out. I love that series. 2 is I played that game like front to back so many times as a kid. And it would just be great to get like a modern version of that.
Okay, so we got a spaceship.
Yeah.
Okay, already I'm not too thrilled about the spacesuit design. I've seen this a million
Yeah.
times, right?
Yeah.
Come on, like, can we get something new in how humans have like made spacesuits to go into space, right?
Yeah, it kind of looks like the Death Stranding gear and stuff. if
Yeah,
you've
for
seen
sure.
that. Yeah. Maybe this is like Starfield's that Bethesda game that they teased like 2 years ago.
Okay, wait a minute. We just said that this is like Death Stranding. Literally, apparently, one of the mechanics is that she dies, and then she comes back.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Interesting, though. I mean, this is some
Yeah.
deep, spooky sci-fi, which I like. I like when sci-fi gets super deep and weird and ethereal, right?
It's kind of got like that Control kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Where, like nothing's really making sense. Yeah, look at that thing. That is Control as as fuck.
Man.
Oh, this might be the Dead Space writer was actually teasing like, oh, make sure you watch the reveal. This might be his game.
Okay. The combat looks cool.
Yeah.
She has Ripley vibes, right? I like
Oh,
the
for sure.
choice to have like.
This is cool.
Yeah,
This
because
is like a bullet hell kind of thing.
how often do you see like a middle-aged woman protagonist?
How do you say that? Returnal?
Returnal.
Okay. Oh, it's like Eternal, but you're Returnal.
I think that game has potential. That game has potential if it's scary. If they can create a sense of tension,
yeah.
if they can create a sense of atmospheric tension, because I'll be honest, when they like revealed that big baddie, he looked kind of goofy. That weird
Yeah.
black thing. I'm like, okay, I'm not really scared of that. You know,
It
like,
looked like a.
he looked like what? Oh, okay.
That is that Chester Cheetah?
This is not.
Oh
Chester
no,
Cheetah.
this is like a sports game. This is like a mascot.
Yeah, mascot.
Oh, Little Big Planet? Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
Huh. I didn't know Media Molecule was working on this. They put so much time and effort into Dreams, and that just released like a couple months ago.
Okay, so this is a platformer, but it's starring Sackboy. It's a 3D platformer. Huh.
Yeah, that like 2D kind of thing was waning a little thin by that like at the time Little Big Planet 3 came out. It was kind of done, but this looks cool.
I'm already liking how it's not taking it. Okay, so I'm getting like Yoshi's a story vibes,
sure,
kind of in the way that they're kind of playing around with the fact that yes, these things are still all made with paper and crafts.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
There are a couple games that kind of look like this. There's a game called like Unravel that came out that was like kind of like this. Puppeteer, which came out on like PS3. Unfolded was kind of like this. So I don't know. This looks like fine, but I mean, if it is a little bit, I'm sure they'll have like a lot of tools that people can utilize too. So
here's something. Have you seen anything new? I have seen nothing new. Like this is just every platformer trope I have ever seen, is on display right now.
It's got that nice little like sackboy to it, but yeah, I don't know. Not really pushing the envelope on anything right now.
Okay, and he's tired. He's tired. Uh-oh, and he's getting chased. I don't know. So, I mean, yes, you've made a game. That is a video game. It is a platformer. I'm sure there will be boss battles, and I'm sure there will be double jumps. Okay, cool. Whoa, fighting game? Please tell me fighting game.
No, this is racing.
Oh, yeah.
This is racing something.
Like roller derby.
Yeah, something. I don't know. I feel like every game with this aesthetic has like failed in one way or another.
So this is trying to be Fortnite. This is the Fortnite aesthetic.
Yeah. You know what? I was saying like racing game really needs to be like arcadey and fun for me to be into it. Like this
actually looks really fun. I like remember from my youth there was this really cool Destruction Derby game. And it was so fun because you would try to get all these different like ways in which you could crash cars, and then you would get so it was a mix between like one of those skater games. So you know how you would try to do tricks and you get points. Yeah. Well, you would get certain points if you hit someone with like a T-bone attack, and that's when you hit them like this, or you would get certain points if you hit them head on. This looks pretty fun. And there's also like a parkour
and it looks like you can run around like outside the car, which is could be cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so like, I don't know. Whenever I see this, I know Fortnite is not like the owner of this aesthetic and like this zany like thrilly kind of thing, but at this point they're kind of like the kings of it, and to see a company just kind of leaning into it so hard, I tend to think like, oh, they sold this as like it could be like Fortnite with cars. Be like,
well, I mean, Destruction All Stars, I think. So now here's when I have to step outside of myself, because like that game's not made for me, but like every single one of my nephews would adore that game, right? Yeah. Like my nieces and nephews would like just like everything about it. They would giggle every time one of the cars explode.
And it doesn't feel like this, but this is totally just what they were going to show at E3. Like straight up, like these guys would have been on stage just talking about whatever.
Yeah.
Man, it's so sad. Like,
so can we just talk about those men were gorgeous?
They really were, yeah.
Why were these gorgeous game developers?
Yo, Micro Men?
This is not. Oh, this is cute. I mean, okay, so
they're micro-ish. What is this?
Ember Lab.
Not familiar. Not familiar.
I got Airbenders vibes.
Oh, my friend actually just put in our chat, Sly Cooper. Like a new Sly Cooper game would actually be super dope.
Sly Cooper game would be dope.
Because Sly 4 came out on the PS3, but it was by a new developer, and it really didn't stick for me. Like, that original trilogy is just so good. And it was made by Sucker Punch, which went off to make the Infamous games, and they're making that Ghost of Tsushima games now. So it's hard to see them kind of going back to that format, but yeah, just like another one of those. That formula was just so good. So much gameplay variety.
I gotta say, I really appreciate the aesthetic of this game.
This is cool.
I like what they're doing with, like, because it's kind of like Lemmings meets Pikmin, but it also reminds me of that Star Fox Adventure game. I mean, literally, you are a young woman with a staff that does magical things, right?
Did I tell you what I called my my ship in Exoseries?
What is it?
It's a Baphomet, which
is that
came to mind, and I googled it. I'm like, what is that even from? It popped into my head, and it's like those furry things that you collect in Star Fox Adventures.
That is one obscure gaming reference, but I'm
it
all
just
about it.
Popped into my head. I'm like, yeah, Baphomet, that definitely isn't taken.
So, you know what? Now that we're talking about Pikmin, like,
sure, yeah.
So Pikmin actually reminds me what real innovation looks like. Like, when Pikmin came out, literally no one had ever seen anything like it. It was an entire new genre. It came out of the world. Now that game, at first I was really interested in it, but then I realized, it's another third-person perspective platformer in which you jump around in the same jump arc.
Yeah, it's crazy how rabid those Pikmin fans are for more Pikmin too. People that love that game love that game. They're like, nothing else is like it. What is this?
So this
little monster people.
So now someone played what's that game that everyone loves? It's that really indie game.
Undertale?
Yes, so someone played Undertale, inspired by it, but they work at a big game dev studio, so they're like, let's make Undertale but a rom-com.
Yeah.
I mean, not a rom-com. It's like young adult. This is like a young adult video game.
And they're also huge. They have huge fetish.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, I don't know. These are like if Neopets had like a TV series. All the Neopets were like teens. You know what I said?
Okay. Oh my God, this is Neopets. Legitimately, this game will be huge to the Neopets audience. Goodbye, Volcano High.
It's like Rugrats all grown up, but Neopets all grown up.
You know what? Listen, I'm happy because it's something new. Call me.
Yeah, dude.
I sound like a broken record, but great. That sounded interesting. I don't know the genre though. That's kind of lame. I'm not really into games that are purely cinematic. If you want to make a movie, make a movie, right? That's kind of how my stance is. I wanted to see the gameplay, but
like, sequels are great, and looking forward to sequels is great, but there's always that part of you that's like, I really hope they don't ruin this series by another one to it. So yeah, same, just new stuff where it's like fresh. There's so much potential and possibility. Yeah, all about it.
So this is Oddworld.
Cowards. Oddworld?
Oddworld Inhabitants.
Oddworld. Yeah, I think I'm like a second behind you now, but yeah, Oddworld. Yeah, this is what I was saying before.
I love this genre. I mean, not genre, this IP.
Yeah, what was it? Oddworld's, Abe's Odyssey,
Abe's
Odyssey. Yeah, this is cool. The PS4 game that came out got pretty solid reviews. It's kind of like 2D, ish. Like, it's got that Lemmings kind of vibe too, where you're like marching around all your dudes. So
I believe the exact genre of these games is puzzle platformer, right?
Sure. Yeah.
This is the child many generations out of the original Prince of Persia, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that up. Yeah, and very much in that style. And it's cool that they can, kind of modernize that thing, still keep it on a 2D plane, still have all that ledge grip. Oh my God. Brutal. These guys are getting Minced.
Uh-oh.
Man, it is a slaughter.
It's getting dark.
Jeez Louise. What is he doing? He's feeling good. Yeah, it's cool. The PS4 game was like free for PlayStation Plus members. I didn't get super into it, but I was like, yeah, this is cool, the little thing.
I'm actually
This series has been going on forever. It has so many spin-offs and stuff like that too.
You know what? Fuck yeah. Oddworld Soulstorm. I got hype.
Dude, are you
Sounds
gonna
dope.
get a PlayStation 5?
I don't
Are you
know,
gonna
man. I don't know, man. I need an RPG to ground me. Like give me an RPG to really cement me in. Because I'm the type of gamer now that I like work so much. I need a game that I can save my progress and like, have like.
Yeah, you need a JRPG for sure. Like a good one.
Yeah, man. We hope
Yeah.
that you can feel the beauty. Supernatural Tokyo. I have to turn off these captions. These captions.
Oh, this is they showed this at E3 last year. It's like I forgot the name of it, but
This is Ghostwire Tokyo, right?
yeah, there was that girl that everyone was like losing their mind over that went onto the E3 stage last year. Do you remember her?
Yes,
she was doing
I
like little
remember her.
dances and stuff. Yeah,
Yes.
she was cute.
Which, by the way, I just want to say, like, talk about going on stage and representing your company and yourself right. The one thing I always bugged me about when these game devs come out is like, you need to embrace your inner artist. Like, stop trying to be so perfect and trying to not make any mistakes on stage, and just let your enthusiasm and passion for the game that you made and you worked on for years, let it show. I think that's why people responded to her so well.
I understand though, like people that are so on that side of development, like things get so corporate, where
So
like
corporate.
budgets and deadlines are so like ingrained in your head, you kind of forget about is this game fun? Are we having fun with it?
Yeah. So this is the spiritual successor of a Fatal Frame. This concept of
Really? Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I mean, think about it. This
All right.
concept of ghosts are real. It's your job to find them, identify them. But this is clearly like that to the next level. It's that.
I mean,
with
I was
combat
thinking more
mechanics.
like a System Shock or like a BioShock kind of thing that they're doing.
Definitely BioShock. This is
They're doing like they got like the plasmas. They're doing like Shidokins and stuff like that. Yeah, this looks cool.
So this is Fatal Frame in aesthetic, or not aesthetic, but in concept, right?
Concept, yeah.
We want Japanese ghosts in our games. Ghostwire
Please.
Tokyo.
Yeah, Japanese ghosts are arguably the spookiest ghosts out there.
Speaking of which, my wife was super spooked last night. She was playing Animal Crossing, and it was like late and dark. And I was recently setting up our beach. Long story short, I had a surfboard, but at night it looked like one of those Japanese ghosts with the long hair, just like sitting there. She literally freaked out. She was like, "What?" And then we looked. No, it was just a surfboard. So that was funny. Okay, so what is this?
I don't know.
I'm loving the aesthetic so
No
far.
idea. Yeah, it's gray. It's very gray. Muted. Super Brothers. This is like a management kind of Civ game kind of game.
Oh yeah. This looks like big picture civilization.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
you're carve out a future for people. Yep. So you're in control. Haunted by Oblivion. Okay, so I'm just guessing now. There's this constant thread, and you have to somehow, through management, resource management, through choosing tech trees, what type of civilization you want to go through. I mean, these are all just guesses.
Yeah, I was thinking more like colonization stuff. You like go to different planets for like doing your thing. Maybe there are other like planets out there that you're kind of, fighting for planets and lands after. I don't know.
People,
yeah, look at this.
So people in chat are starting to riot. #share the console. A lot of people are obviously just wanting to see what the console is, but come on, wait for it. We got time.
What's a console without games for it?
Yeah.
My guys, come on. Really? They just want to skip right to what the console looks like, and then what?
I mean, they're just impatient. So this trailer right now, slowly losing interest.
Yeah, this is a weird one. There's a lot of nothing going on when you're actually like flying around. It looks like, I don't know.
Here's something that I think trailer makers sometimes get wrong. When the mood you've chosen is gravitas and importance, right? You need to be dang sure we care about your like IP. Because like I don't have any reverence for what I just saw. I don't even know what I just saw.
Yeah, there was this guy that Gearbox. This is what's it called? They've already announced this. It looks super cool. It kind of looks like Dark Souls, more like action based though. What's it called? Whatever, they're gonna show it in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm into this. It looks like a better, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally down. And this is going to be a launch game, I think. So,
Really?
yeah, I'd love
This
to play
looks good.
this.
These games to me are always defined by their difficulty. If the game is challenging, I love it. If the game's easy, man, like they get so boring so quick. If I feel like I'm just this like unkillable god character, that's why like I never really like the Devil May Cry series because like I understand. Okay, so I understand that Devil May Cry is extremely hard if you're trying to get like max points and max all that. If you're trying to really, complete the game. But if you just want to like beat the game, it's not that hard,
I guess, but you look like once you get into all the mechanics and stuff of it, Godfall, that's what it's called.
God.
Once you get into all the mechanics and stuff, and you get like this flow with all your moves and stuff, and you're killing guys. I think that's where most of the entertainment comes from. Not necessarily like how difficult you want it to be, but how like everything kind of.
So aesthetically, that was Destiny mixed with God of War, right?
Yeah. I think that's what they're going for. It's probably going to be one of those.
Okay, so Hyperlight Drifter is a great game. I'm already intrigued because I just know those guys do great stuff.
My favorite thing about Hyperlight Drifter was the aesthetic, and it looks like they're jumping into like a more 3D take on this, which is cool. Nice. Yeah, totally about it. Skating around.
This is the Sonic minigame to collect the rings, just saying.
Man, there's nothing better feeling than like a great dodge mechanic. Like Nier Automata had this thing where if you like turned on a dime, you would do like this like skid kind of thing, and it was so gratifying. It felt so good.
Isn't it incredible how far we've come with games conceptually?
Yeah.
Like games used to be about like a little plumber trying to beat a monkey, and now you're like this extraterrestrial intergalactic being that's warping through dimensions and like meeting God face to face, who then brings you back to this. It's crazy, right?
Yes, I love movement like this.
Yeah, you're skating around.
Good.
You're skating around quick.
I mean, that's what you were saying before was, imagine like being a kid and like growing up with these games. I'm kind of glad that, we have a reference point for older games,
That looked fun, yeah.
That did look a lot of fun.
Eric, are you familiar with the game called A Jumping Flash?
No, I've definitely heard of it.
Yeah.
It was like it's like a SNES game or something?
No, right? So it's a PlayStation game, but it's important because it's one of the first games where the gameplay was all about...
It's Hitman!
Is this Hitman? Nice.
Yo, I was just talking about how much I wanted a sequel to this game. Yo, Hitman 2 is so good. And I'm like, I'm only halfway through it. Man, yes, give me more Hitman.
I mean, Hitman is just I think that this game and series was 100% made great by how much the people who make it care about the about the game, Like, this game could have easily been one of, like, this whole IP could have easily been so forgettable. But they really, really love this concept of Hitman, and it's nice.
Man, I'm so happy that they keep going with this. Hitman 2 is so much fun, and it's insane how much detail they put into it. Like, how much is going on without you even being there. Like, you'll replay missions over and over again to get, like, objectives, and, like, if you follow your... Oh, Hitman 3, nice. If you follow your target around, they'll just have like conversations with people that really like expand on the story and their character, and there's like an going plot that you're not even aware of most of the time, like within these
Yeah.
levels, and like the fact that you can just completely ignore it, you know, if you just want to get the kill, so good. Yeah, because like people were really unhappy with Absolution, which came out on like the PS3 before this like episodic kind of
Yeah.
take on it, because it was very very linear and straightforward. And just to kind of see them go back and be like, yeah, you can literally just do whatever. Like
Yeah.
honestly,
I mean,
man, good.
I think it's fun, all of the creative ways in which you can kill people. That really, it's because the game developers, they get inside the mind of gamers and they really predict what is every possible thing that someone would want to do
Yeah.
when given the situation. Is this still Hitman? Or
This
no,
is
no,
still
no,
Hitman.
this-
Yeah, they're showing off the levels. So you go to
Oh,
Dubai,
okay.
it looks like. Man, yeah, I was too, and there's this. You had to like there was this crocodile or this hippo trainer that this guy
Yeah.
brought in to train his exotic hippo, but he couldn't get him to like leave his cave because he kept feeding him all this fruit. So you have to like toss a bodyguard in so the hippo comes out, and then the main dude comes and like says like, oh, look at my hippo, he's out of this cave, and then you can throw him in. There's like
That is
trophies for
pretty
killing
funny.
everybody with the hippo.
Huh.
Man, it's so good. It's so funny.
That's
like
pretty funny.
you'll dress up in like all these costumes and stuff, and like you'll basically take over their occupation with like all the skills and stuff. Like you'll be like a drummer, or you'll be like a surgeon or a mechanic or something, and you can just. And we got another Astrobot. Man,
What is this game? What is this game?
dude,
I've never
it's
seen this.
Astrobot.
Astrobot?
Astrobot is so good. It's the best PSVR game out there. It's so good.
Wait, this is a VR game?
It's a PSVR game. Man, yo.
How is this a VR title? It looks just like a platformer.
So it is a platformer. So you're not viewing it out of the perspective of Astrobot. You're like that guy. You're like
Oh.
the giant robot overseeing him.
Oh. That's pretty
Dude.
fun.
Man, Astrobot is so much fun. That's crazy. I love that. Man, this is like all for me.
Okay,
Like,
I'm just saying, as a super nerdy and old just RPG person who still loves turn-based games, I feel as if every time these new I'm not in love with one game yet. They all look good, and I agree.
Okay. I'm sure we'll get there. I mean, there's no way that they're not going to throw out like a big RPG out there.
I already like this. Seems pretty fun.
Cool. Like paper crafty kind of thing. Yeah, this is neat. I wonder if they're going to show the new Playdead game. Oh man, wow,
This is kind of.
that looks way
Cool.
different. Wow, that's cool.
Oh, this is one of those like boss killing games. You know, you just hunt
Nice.
big monsters.
Yeah. Like Monster Hunter or Shadow of the Colossus or something like that.
I love his
Yeah,
eyes. I love this
Yeah, it's
character's
really
eyes.
cool.
They're very emotive.
Look at this. This is neat. Yeah, kill that bear. Shoot him right in the ass.
You're hunting bears. Shoot them in the ass.
Yeah, this looks dope. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next Playdead game. They did Inside and Limbo, and just like both those games are so awesome.
So
This looks super cool,
you're this like.
and I don't get it at all. Yeah,
Are you like a delivery dude?
I don't know. Maybe you are. Maybe that's like the dude that he's taking his package to.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
What
Nice.
is happening?
Nice trailer. That was pretty funny. So in terms of gameplay, this actually has God, I'm forgetting the name of it. What's the Legend of Zelda game? The newest one?
Oh, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
has Breath of the Wild feel to it.
This game looks massive, like little devil inside.
inside.
Interesting.
So who was the old man? Who was the old man that they
I don't know.
literally showed shitting?
Maybe that was him. You know, maybe they were cutting back
Interesting.
and forth between like what he did and what he became. Or I don't
Yeah,
know.
little devil inside. Oh my! What if you were just inside that man's
That's
body? What if that was it? What if you were inside the man's body? What if that's why the bomb
Yeah.
and the
Maybe that was it.
That's
like
so
Osmosis
weird.
Jones style, and this is just going to be like Madden. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the Pelicans is a basketball team. Whoops. Whoops. My bad. I was just playing NBA 2K20
So,
because it was like free. So
as esports people and as people whose job it is to understand esports, I'm actually probably
Yeah.
gonna be like watching this game pretty closely.
dude, I like just playing it. I had no idea like how involved it was going to be, like trying to get good at this game. Like
Yeah. It's
with the
tough,
amount
dude.
of like normal people like that just like basketball and play only NBA 2K. Like
Yeah.
you figure it would just be super easy to like pick up and play, but there's
No,
all these
dude.
like quarter circle moves that you have to do, and
Dude.
like positioning on the court is like insane.
Yo, people don't realize how competitive these games are. If you take
Yeah.
two players who really know their stuff,
Yeah.
it is incredibly hard to actually
It's
first.
crazy.
Yeah, it's so that's pretty cool.
Could-
I didn't like how there was no gameplay, but you know, whatever. It's just hype.
Yeah, you just gotta figure it's gonna be like it has been for the past like 10 years. Oh, this is probably that oh, maybe it's Spyro or that Ubisoft game.
So Spyro was
That-
a good guess, but now we.
Some googly eyes on a strawberry. I think this might be the Ubisoft game that they teased last year. It's like Gods and Monsters or something.
Yeah.
Or it might be Ape Escape.
Okay, $10.
Or
Okay,
it might
here's my
be
prediction. These things are gonna get smashed or eaten by something. Like there is gonna be a point where a big thing eats these. I knew it.
That's a puppet walrus. That's cool.
I knew it.
Huh.
By the way, I
Okay.
called it.
Oh, and it's tasty too.
Yeah, he became a part strawberry.
Island.
So that's cool. Octodad. Okay, so it's gonna be a wacky little zany thing. That's cool.
Oh,
it's kinda
that's so okay. So you
Yo,
evolve constantly. So you start
are
as this
food.
thing, yeah.
Oh, you got like a little donut. Oh, you're setting traps for these? Man, yo. If this is like anything like View Pinata or something.
Do you
totally
remember
in.
that? Do you remember that 64 game, Silicon Valley?
No.
It's so
No.
funny. I always see like parallels between like, because in Silicon Valley you played as this little microchip and you went through the world constantly, like evolving
Oh,
and finding.
I've totally seen this game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that like Silicon Station or something? Was that the name of it?
I think it was called something Silicon.
Yeah. Bugsnack.
Okay.
Bugsnack.
That's cute. That's cute, man. Some kids are gonna love that game. And you know what? Honestly, seems like a pretty good way to sell toys. If that game gets popular,
Oh man, these critters are the best. They're giving me life. Like ice cream cone. Oh man.
oh,
that's
that was the
2020.
bad guy. Do you see? That was the bad dude. He was. Okay.
It's crazy. Like a lot of these games are coming out in like 6 months or something.
Yeah, that's a kid's
Like
game
even
for
earlier
sure.
than that.
That's a kid's game for sure. See, whenever I see a game that's clearly not for me, I just get excited on behalf of all of my nieces and nephews. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna love that game.
For sure. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, like Octodad was like part kids game, but you
Mhm.
know, adults can enjoy it just as fine too. So
There's the cross
Yeah.
button.
there's the cross button. There you go. The anatomically correct language for the cross.
Okay. This is, I think, where we're gonna see the PlayStation.
You think this is
Yep.
it? Okay. All right. 53 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we might be getting there,
Very near and dear to his heart, he said.
dude. He looks like an Ape Escape boy to me.
No, this is a bigger IP than that.
Is it?
This has got to
Yeah,
be
that's not
something
Ape
huge.
Escape. Oh man. Elder Scrolls, Skyrim.
No way.
Right.
This is.
It might be. Come on. It might be Elder Scrolls.
So far, yeah, it could be Elder
But
Scrolls.
Bethesda isn't doing a conference this year. I could totally see it. Little dragon,
This isn't Dark Souls, right?
dude.
This is Dark
Oh
Souls.
man, what is it? Oh, what is it? Yo. Yo.
This is Dark Souls.
That doesn't look like Dark Souls. That looks like Dark Souls as fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. They're not making another Dark Souls game, though.
I mean, it
Maybe
looks.
this might be Bloodborne too. Dude.
Yeah, either Bloodborne or Dark Souls. Looks like it. Actually, I don't know.
Man.
It's not. This doesn't look like Dark Souls. The aesthetic is too action-packed.
I'm just thinking, like, if it's a series that, you know, we would be familiar with. What is it?
Someone,
Yeah, I'm just...
someone in chat
What?
just said Minecraft 2. I love
Yo,
that.
it's Demon Souls. It's the Demon Souls remaster.
Oh,
That's what it is.
Demon Souls
That's what it
remaster.
is. Yeah, no, this is the Blue Point remake, I think. Yeah, Blue Point. Yep.
That's
There you go.
actually very cool.
That was rumored for a while. Yeah, dope. I'm so glad that I got into the Soul series. There's
Yeah.
like, there's
Yeah.
so much there.
Yo,
Dinga Bakaba.
yo, this guy looks like a character from Hitman.
Yeah, he does. He does.
That looks like Hitman's rival, his arch nemesis, right?
Dinga Bakaba? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know that. I know that. Good old Dinga. Oh, man. This is like conference. I mean, I was expecting good stuff, but this is crazy.
So, okay, I think Demon Souls, it won me over. What is this?
I'm trying to think what Arcane Studios did.
Is this
it
this
sounds
w-
super familiar.
Is this weird game where you like feel good?
No,
No.
you're thinking of
Oh, this is what's it called? BioShock. This looks like BioShock.
it does look BioShocky, but I don't.
It's BioShock-ish.
Arcane Studios. What does Arcane Studios do? Studios.
Why did that guy's
Oh,
body just
Arcane-
disappear?
You know what? Arcane Studios does Dishonored, so that totally lines up. Arcane Studios. I don't think this is a Dishonored game though, or maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
It totally is. It's
This
a,
is Dishonored, yeah.
it's a Dishonored game.
Isn't
Yeah.
what's
Cool.
what's the setting though?
I don't know. It's always like it's always set in like Europe or something. So yeah, and Bethesda. Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
makes sense. Yeah, I've never been super into Dishonored. I don't know what it is. Like every time that I tried to be stealthy in those games, I would always end up in like a firefight, which doesn't
Yeah.
feel great. But yeah, it's cool.
Have you ever seen those compilations on like YouTube? All of those dope Dishonored
Oh yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
montages.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Yeah, those are crazy. But I mean, I get into that stuff. So
This is stylish
cool.
as fuck.
yeah, maybe this isn't Dishonored. It's just very Dishonored-esque, or maybe it's like a spin-off thing that they're trying to push.
You know,
We got
that's
good announcements.
a cool idea.
Good stuff.
That's a cool idea. Like you can essentially remake a game, but do so in a completely different
Yeah.
aesthetic.
Yeah, that was like Far Cry, Blood, like stuff like that. XCOM, Chimera Squad just came out, which is like a cool take on like what that game
Yeah.
is. Nice.
You thought it was going to be easy.
Cool. Yeah, you know. Is it just me or is this trailer going on way
This
longer?
is way too long. This is way too long.
Like we get it.
This
you
is
know?
100% way too long.
Yeah.
You overstayed your welcome, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is this it? This is. Yep. Oh. This is
Deathloop.
showed off last year. They showed off this game last year. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
So you're basically
Oh,
switching
this
between two
game.
different-
Yeah, this is the
Yeah,
game when it was that big rivalry between that girl and the guy.
Yeah, I didn't recognize it at all because they didn't show like any gameplay last year. So yeah, this is totally the same aesthetic and stuff, and it's still going on. Still going on. Is this it? Is this the end? Feels like it. Feels
Deathloop.
like this might be the end.
Oh, come
Yeah, and
on.
it's got like an 80s kind of or 70s like movie style to it. Nice. Dope.
I like watching you
Good stuff. Yeah, rub your hands together.
More?
This difference.
What the hell? Why?
That didn't even look particularly impressive
It did.
when she
No,
jumped off
it
and
was-
missed all of her shots. Chick just jumped off a cliff, missed her
Despite the
shots, and
length.
they ended the trailer.
Despite the length of that trailer being a little off-putting, game looks good. His story comes to a close. What could it be?
This is
God of
Microman.
War? No, it's not. His story's just getting started.
Is this God of War?
I doubt it. I think they're gonna do a trilogy for God of War. I don't know. Oh, what? Resident Evil? It might be Resident Evil. That's my bet. Resident Evil Village. That was rumored for a while. Because Village, if you take it, you can put like the Roman numeral 8 in it, like they did with 7.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's my bet.
Maybe Outlast 3.
That's where my head went to, but
Looks like Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil 8.
I think so. Because this totally falls into like that whole Village thing. It's totally, yeah. This is definitely. Did you play Resident Evil 7?
Oh yeah,
did you
dude.
see someone play?
I love that game. I love that game.
Yeah, super. Man,
I played it in VR, which was terrifying.
dude. I feel like that would just mess with your psyche so
Dude,
bad.
It was a very fun VR experience. My whole family watched as I was playing it. Yeah, it was good.
I've definitely gotten better with scary games, but that just seems like a ridiculous step forward in being comfortable for me.
Wait, is this Resident Evil?
I bet it is.
Nope, it's not. I'm calling it right now. My bet is not Resident Evil.
All right, I'm.
Wait,
I think it's all there.
I think I just saw an umbrella icon.
Yeah. No, this is. Yeah. I would bet like $100 on it at this point.
Pretty spooky.
Yo, Big Hammer Boy?
That big hammer boy was cool.
Ninjas?
Ninja? Okay, come on, special ops.
Oh, yeah. Saying werewolves are going to be in it too.
Werewolf zombies.
That's stupid. That's so dumb. Yep, there it is.
No, yep, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, see, the 8's in there. It's
8.
crazy.
Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8 Age.
Is that supposed to be? I think it is.
That's supposed to be. That's Chris?
Because Chris showed up at the end of 7. Coming in 2021. Dope. Awesome.
Cool.
I'll probably play that. I played 2 all the way through, and that was a great game.
Yeah.
I mean, this is obviously like way different, but cool.
It's interesting how far the Resident Evil series storyline has gone. You know,
It's cool.
It's like where are we even at anymore? It's like
it takes a lot of brass to do that big of a like perceptive shift for like a IP this big. I guess Resident Evil 6 was kind of like a big flop, and so maybe they were just like let's reboot this.
Mhm. What game is this?
What is this? I don't know. There's a lot going on today.
I already like the spacesuit. It's pretty interesting.
Dude, it's just it's Stranding again now. Like, I think I saw the Ubisoft logo on like a billboard
Really?
in the background.
Is he looking for? What is this tech? You fire off little
I don't know, dude.
little micro things, and then you see the dust in the air, and I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, they got like a hologram cat. That's cool. If you told me Hideo Kojima worked on this game, I would totally believe you. This is way up his alley.
These are 2
on what they're
cats.
showing.
These are 2 cats that have been displayed.
They're good-looking cats. I mean, I didn't think we were gonna outpace Resident Evil 7 remakes cats this quickly, but
What are the
they're looking
odds that you escort that little girl throughout the whole game?
good. I think developers have learned their lesson with that stuff. Is this Starfield?
Oh, whoa! This got real extremely quick.
Sure. This is pretty insane. Nah, I mean, nah.
Oh, the girl's super
She's
powerful.
like an android or something.
Android
yeah.
girl, yeah.
That's cool. Oh, like a little bubble net.
This
That's
has
fun.
so much going on. I have no even like. In concept,
Dude.
it looks very cool. You got
This reeks of like Kojima, for sure.
pragmatic.
Pragmata.
and
Cool.
A and M is highlighted there.
Yeah.
Right.
And now they're on the moon.
They
Wow,
are not
that was
on
a
the
jump.
moon.
That was a jump
Moon
and a half.
game.
Nah,
looks
they
like-
just like jumped from Earth to the moon. 2022, cool.
Pragmata.
And that's a
okay.
Capcom game, so yeah, that's not Kojima at all.
Yeah. Though
That's,
though I think
that's
that was a good guess though. Like that could have been.
Oh, thank you.
Man, they have been
Ah.
hinting at this reveal for so long.
Yeah, look at all this abstract shit they're just throwing around. I guess
Alright,
it's gonna be white.
Here we go.
The console might be white too.
Yeah, white and blue.
Yeah, it's not a bad color scheme. Sony Interactive presents. What could it be? I was not like mentally or physically prepared for how much was going to be in this, honestly.
Yeah, it's I mean, I'm all for it. I think some of
Yeah.
though I will say like a lot of the games seem to be like third person action shooter, you
Yeah.
know.
Perished 1,000 years ago.
This might be Horizon Zero Dawn. This might be Uncharted would be cool,
Turned to
but I
graves.
don't think so.
I actually think this is an extremely gritty Echo the Dolphin remake.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Give
Actually
him a gun.
would be cool. Give him a gun.
Strap some like ammo to him.
Yo,
Yeah,
that crab's yo.
Crab Simulator, 2022. Ew,
Oh, gross.
that didn't need to be like that.
New dangers.
Yeah, hurrah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you played this game?
Yeah, start to
Yeah.
finish. Super good. Super like innovative with what they were doing.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, Guerrilla game. They came off of Killzone, I think was like a FPS game.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a radically different setting though. This is dope.
Yeah,
I love
and
that
like
turtle. I want a Robo Dolphin now.
and like
that in my
nature
mind.
is all crumbling. It's all rotten.
Yeah. This plays off of the ending for the first game for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, this looks dope. I want more water stuff for sure. Dolphin, where is it, you cowards?
Show the dolphin.
Ah, crocodile.
Massive crocodile. Actually, I don't know if it's an alligator or not. Do you know the difference between a crocodile and an alligator?
It's like their snout or something you can look at, or like
Something
the
like
number
that.
of teeth they have. I have no idea.
Man, every
I
game
mean-
is trying to top the other in terms of like a breathtaking spectacle. Like every
I mean-
game is trying to be like this. Oh, look, it's the most grandiose, gorgeous thing you've ever seen. Look at
I mean, that's what Sony wants.
the
They
particle
they want
physics.
gorgeous looking games that they can show
Yeah.
off their new tech. Yeah, this looks dope. Yeah, that was definitely something that was missing from the first game, was like beach stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's that guy. It's Lance.
that's a
Yeah,
real
yeah.
actor, right?
Yeah.
That's a real
Yeah,
actor, right?
It's the Wire. It's and he's also in Destiny too. Apparently,
so
he's
crazy
like a
how-
big video game dude.
It's so
he
crazy how that's becoming the norm. Just actors in video games.
loves pterodactyls. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 does have a subtitle. Forbidden West. Ooh.
Forbidden West. You've
Wow.
gone north, you've gone east. You wanted to go south, but now
Yeah,
Forbidden
too bad.
West.
Yeah. That's cool. That's mecha elephants. Yeah, favorite animal.
So
Yeah,
okay,
okay.
so help me understand. Is it like a war going on?
This is like post-apocalyptic. Like the whole thing was that the Earth died, so this AI basically was created to create life from it, like organically, which is like how you see all the animals and stuff, like the mecha animals. Those were just like created through like mecha evolution over like thousands of years. It's a really like interesting story. They do a really good job with the narrative in that game. Yeah, it's super cool.
Dude, I love how like these guys' beards. They're so what?
Yeah.
Are they Swedish? They seem Swedish or something.
Yeah, I think
So
they're
Swedish.
definitely like the European company.
Treyarch, Young
I
Horse,
need,
like Moss Mouth.
I need a haircut so bad, dude. Look at this.
As a game designer,
What is this?
storyteller,
Well-
it's incredibly exciting. We're talking a whole new generation of ideas and experiences that we
Raven
can create
Software.
no matter
Gearbox. These are just all devs. They're like, I love PlayStation. No, I love PlayStation. You think you love PlayStation? No, me do. Devolver.
So this is their feel good moment.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then they're gonna pan out. It's gonna be like $1 million.
All of them.
Yeah.
Oh, we know it. Look, people
love
make these
PlayStation.
games. Who would have thought?
What did they say? Did they actually say we love PlayStation?
Welcome to PS5.
Okay. Oh, here it is. We got some balls.
The PS5 in its new spherical shape.
Yeah, it's just one of those. Oh man, wow.
Oh, cool.
Jeez.
What if this was the shape of the PS5?
Oh,
You
just
had
like
to bring
that.
in this monolithic thing.
Oh man, this is insane. This is crazy.
So
Look at all these
orbits.
orbs.
So these are Orbeez, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we got the cross. I'm not calling it the X button anymore. It's the cross.
Square.
All right, the square.
This is so trippy.
Oh, let me guess. Next was a triangle.
Maybe. I don't know what that was. Maybe they're getting to it.
Oh,
Is
here
it
it
in
is.
there?
It's black, black and blue, so it's has to be blue. They've showed so much blue. I bet all of the lights are blue and some of the highlights are blue.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Where is it? Is it
I
over
have
there?
no idea. This is true.
Oh, from the shadows. Is it a square? Please tell me it's just a square. What is happening?
It probably resembles a PC tower.
Oh my
Oh.
god! Wow!
Dang,
That is
that's a
a-
beautiful console.
That is a realistic looking console right there. Jesus,
See those fans? That's pretty nice.
man. Okay.
I bet this thing is gonna be very cool in terms of temperature. I like how it's standing up, though.
Yeah.
If it falls down, we've already learned what happens from that. Scratch discs, all this, yada yada yada. Though I doubt this thing even has a disc like drive.
No, it definitely does.
Oh yeah, there it is. Of course, it's right there.
Yeah. A slot. No, people would ride if there wasn't a disc drive. Are you crazy?
Yeah, didn't they do that before? Wasn't that Xbox? Didn't they do that?
They said that like the next step is like discless consoles, like which
Yeah.
we'll see in the next generation. And then the backlash was just like too much. They're like, oh, never mind, the future's dumb.
Gotta admit, it looks very nice. Like it looks very cool.
Yeah, it's definitely more the Microsoft X Series Elite or whatever they're calling it now. Cool. Yeah, look at this little family.
What's
Aw.
this? Oh, and that's the discless version. See?
It's just
I
I
knew it.
Look at you. Look at you.
I knew it. So the digital edition is probably cheaper.
Oh, it has to be, yeah. Because you can't even put like you can't even play like Blu-ray DVDs.
Yeah. DualSense wireless
Interesting.
controllers. These controllers definitely cost $150 each.
Yeah. Oh, those are nice little headphones. It's got like a Wii remote. That's cool.
Media remote. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. I'm surprised they. I'm not. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say. Like,
I'm
they
guessing the
should've,
price tag is that $599.
We hope you've enjoyed the first glimpse of our future
You
today.
think so?
You've seen our most
What do you think?
I'm gonna go $499.
full range of PlayStation 5s.
With two controllers? With two controllers?
PlayStation
It's not gonna come with two controllers.
Yeah.
It's not gonna come with all that stuff that's in the box.
Of course.
They're not
of
gonna
course.
give you a headset and a camera.
But maybe the media controller, right? The remote.
Nah. Maybe if you have like a Sony TV, you can buy it as like an add-on, but nah.
Tons more to share. Welcome to PlayStation 5.
Price. I mean, they have to show the price, right? They'd get so much flack if they didn't.
Yeah. I mean, this would definitely be the place to do it. $7. Wow, $7. Did you just say $7?
Okay, so
Oh my god.
are you thinking the digital version's $2.99 and the CD one's like what, $3.99?
It's
Do you
probably if they're going discless digital only, it's probably comparable to like the Switch, so like $300. So maybe the base console would be like $450. Maybe like 350, 450.
Okay, so the cat game looked interesting. I think. Okay, so Demon Souls, cat game. This game looked great. I love that one. And Hitman.
Yeah. Oh man, Hitman.
And
Yo,
I also lost that
Astrobot.
one. The Devil
That game
Inside
looks dope.
looked cool.
Devil Inside looked cool. Yeah. That game looked cool.
Yeah.
Ghost, whatever.
A Tokyo Ghost,
Yeah.
something.
Godfall's probably gonna be cool.
And now, Godfall looked very mediocre compared to some of the other art styles of these games. You know, Godfall looked like cool for 2017.
Okay. All right.
They kept showing that shot. She jumped off the cliff, missed all of her shots.
Yep. Woo! I want to be a little watermelon man. Abe's Odyssey. You were excited about that?
Oh yeah, Abe's Odyssey looked hype. Oh, what was that game called?
Man.
Goodbye,
There-
Volcano High.
Yeah, whatever that was. I was like an indie. That looked like Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2's
Ratchet and
on
Clank.
release is
That
great.
looks dope,
That looked cool.
man. Yeah, I'll totally get into Demon Souls. That
Yeah.
sounds great. That whatever that was.
Wasn't that called something?
It was
Returnal?
like Returnal. Yeah.
Returnal, yep.
Play has no limits.
That's not true. There were some limits.
Still gotta
like-
plug it in.
You know, like no shoes in the house, don't track in mud,
Yeah.
don't hit
Yeah.
your sister. Play has limits.
And then they had to put the Marvel trademark.
Yeah. The
First.
first one, too. Dude, Marvel's like not messing around.
Just let us make another one, please. We made so much money.
What-
All right.
What are the odds that there's another release after this? Like, you know, like a cool, like, oh, did you stay for the credits? Is that it? Is it
Yeah,
over?
no, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's cool. So I guess we didn't get a price, which is weird. Unless they said it and I just completely missed it. 'Cause I
No,
wasn't
nope, there's no
listening to
price.
audio.
No price.
Man,
Okay,
I
well,
know.
it'll come out eventually. So, okay,
And then-
Eric, we have to round this up. We have to wrap it up. So far, episode 20, longest episode yet, though we pretty much just sat here and watched and barely contributed. I
sure
would
did.
I would say if I had to rate this on a scale, I'm going to give it. It was a 7 out of 10, and then they showed the console, and I was legitimately impressed by how clean it looked and how nice it looked. So I'm going to give
Yep.
that. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't have been like as excited for that Hitman game if I hadn't been like in the middle of playing 2 and enjoying it so much. But
Mhm.
I'm really excited about that. I'm super
Hitman-
glad that I'm super glad that Astrobot's getting some more time in the limelight. You know, I think a lot of people just kind of overlook that game because it
Yeah.
was like a PSVR exclusive, but that
For
game is
sure.
awesome.
What if you play as this old man's immune system? What if that's
Yeah.
what this is?
Yeah, I don't know.
The devil inside? I have no
It
idea.
looks super cool, and I still don't really get what the gameplay is going to be like.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like the open world thing? Is it going to be like super linear?
You know what? I'd say the biggest snoozer of this was Godfall. I
You think
don't-
so? Yeah.
I don't know. Godfall just didn't do it for me.
What about Little Big that Sackboy Adventure game? What about that one?
You know, Sackboy, I like appreciate like how unique every single level looked, and like
Sure.
I appreciate. I mean, okay, this game obviously I don't even want to comment on it. This weird Volcano High game because it's just not meant for me. Like I'm not a 17-year-old kid, right?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I don't know. It might just be like a visual novel thing. It's literally just like Neopets. All
Maybe
grown
it's
up.
like a dating sim.
It might be. Yeah.
Maybe.
It'll probably be like Night in the Woods, kind of just slice of life.
Yeah.
I do not like that face. That beak really throws me off. Just saying.
They're like
Sorry to-
crocodile
Shame.
angels. What is this?
Everyone looks so sad.
Yeah, I mean,
Why
dude,
so sad?
it's tough being a teenager. Are you kidding me? I have to worry
I
about
guess.
all this nonsense.
You don't gotta burn shit though. Did they like murder somebody? Is that what? Is this like a?
Dude,
I know
that
what
would-
you did.
Yeah, dude, the ultimate gritty. Okay, so explain to me this game. This one, so Astrobots. So this is a VR game, and you play as someone looking over and
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
this little dude, and you control him, though,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, so you're basically like looking around corners and stuff to solve puzzles. They do a lot of cool stuff with the controller where they'll give you like different tools. Like one of them's like a shuriken, and you have to like swipe up on the touchpad to like throw shurikens at the board and use them as like little platforms.
Okay.
The bosses were like super cool and innovative with what you had to do. They give you like a little slingshot and stuff that you could like shoot out of the controller, and then you like yank the controller out and do all this cool stuff with it.
So,
There's like flashlight you have to like shine around and like light up parts of the map, and while you're like traversing with the D-pad, it was just like you hadn't really seen anyone do anything super interesting with the PlayStation VR up to that
Yeah.
point, and to have like this super kind of cute, innovative platformer on it was really refreshing.
dude, where
Yeah.
was Demon Souls in this? Was Demon Souls like towards the end?
Demon Souls was near the end-ish. I think it was before.
Before Resident Evil, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, here it is.
But yeah, that game looks cool too. I heard, Demon Souls was the very first game in like the Souls-like formula. So they were still working out a lot of the kinks. It was like level-based basically. So it'll be interesting to see. Are they gonna, revert it back into like an open world game, or are they gonna keep the same format, just kind of polish it up a bit? Like, I don't know. But
All right, well, guys, that was nearly an hour and 30 minutes of your favorite boys talking about games, completely unscripted off the top. This was fun, super chill podcast today. Episode 20. Congratulations, Eric, a milestone. We have 20 podcast episodes in the bank. I guess stay tuned for episode 21. You can check out all of our podcasts at www.invenglobal.com. You can also check out our past broadcasts on twitch.tv/invenglobal. And you can follow me at Nick Durazio3RD. You can follow my co-host, Winko Stainless, a.k.a. Eric Gindele, at Winko Stainless. You see that? I said your name twice, Eric, because you need more Twitter followers. So please follow him, guys. If you're listening to this, just stop what you're doing. Follow my boy, Winko Stainless. All right. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will talk to you guys next week. This is Nick Durazio signing out.
Cool. Yeah. See you guys.
See ya.